The most hated poker players in the world. Before I begin this video, I would like to invite you to our site casinoglow.com and claim amazing bonuses waiting just for you, from no deposit bonuses to free cash and much more. So check them out and enjoy them. If you enjoy our video, please like it and subscribe to support our channel. Now, let's begin. In this video, I will cover some of the most hated poker players in the world. Now, maybe the word hate is too harsh, so let's say most annoying, shall we? I myself love some of the players here, but you can't make everyone happy, right? So, let's have a look who's on our list, and you decide if he annoys you to the point that you hate him too. Phil Hellmuth. We'll start with the self-proclaimed greatest poker player of all time, our beloved Phil Hellmuth. It seems that Hellmuth has it all when he sits down at the poker table: ego, self-belief, annoyance, and skill. Nicknamed the Poker Brat, Hellmuth has an annoying habit to turn around to his wife during tournaments, saying to her, "Honey, did you see what he called me with?" A line of disbelief mixed with anger and insults toward his opponents. Many poker fans hate Hellmuth because of his demeanor at the poker table and his lack of poker etiquette. He is arrogant, brash, lacking good manners, and has a very hard time handling defeat. He's one of the best poker players of all time, but is also whiny, and nobody likes whiny players. Also, he's the only poker pro to win both the WSOP Europe main event and the WSOP main event. There is another thing that puts him on the unwanted list of many players out there. Everybody hates the favorite. Hellmuth constantly berates his opponents and has annoying WSOP entrances almost each and every year. Neither of those do any good for his image, but I guess that's why we love to hate him. Tony G. He is known for regularly ridiculing his opponents, trying to get them to lose focus and make mistakes. He started his career in Moscow, so he is well known for his hostility towards Russian players. There are rumors and a legend that Tony G even used to play poker against KGB agents, which may explain the nerve and confidence he has around the poker table, no matter who he plays against. With that said, if you would have seen Tony G not around the poker table, you wouldn't have recognized him at all. How come? Well, because you have the Tony G of the poker table and the Tony G in regular life. You see, as annoying and insulting Tony G is around the poker table, he is also known as one of the friendliest people in the poker world, away from the tables. Hard to believe, I know. His poker colleagues seem to like him a lot, even though poker fans often hate him. Moreover, he is a very talented player and has won countless poker championships and earned millions so far. Jamie Gold. Jamie Gold won the 2006 World Series of Poker main event and took home $12 million in prize money. It has been one of the largest wins ever in the history of poker. Around the poker table, Gold tends to be obnoxious, arrogant, and behaves way too dramatically. Gold also had an agreement with Crispian Laser to split his winnings at the WSOP, as they were both colleagues at the poker site Bodog. However, after the end of the tournament, Gold tried to evade this promise, which led to an out-of-court settlement between the two. As a result, Bodog ceased all associations with Jamie Gold, and he remains one of the most hated poker players. With that said, these days Gold still plays poker but changed his approach. He is actively involved in charity, and using his contacts and celebrity friends, Gold was able to raise more than $480 million for charity between 2005 and 2017. So, love him or hate him, it seems that he's a good man. William Kassouf. William Kassouf is another great poker player, may annoy you a lot around the poker table. Let's just say that he likes to talk and talk and talk, and, well, you get it. It reaches to the point where you just can't concentrate or stand his voice. If you've watched 2016 World Series of Poker main event, then you've probably seen how Kassouf's 9-high like a boss antics have often crossed the line between banter and bullying. During the tournament, Kassouf not once verbally clashed with Griffin Banger, who demanded Kassouf will check his privileges due to the way he acted around the poker table. After a high-tone clash between the two and a speech by Banger, Kassouf was eliminated deep in the tournament in a brutal way, as his kings lost to Banger's aces in a hand that has gone down in poker history. Howard Lederer. Up until 2011, Howard Lederer was one of the favorite people in the poker circles, but then in April of 2011, Black Friday hit, which caused a huge full-tilt poker scandal due to the fact that full-tilt players, amateurs and pros alike, were unable to withdraw from their accounts. But Howard Lederer wasn't alone in the full-tilt poker scandal, as poker pro Chris Ferguson and full-tilt poker CEO Ray Beater were also in the mix. It transpired that player funds had not been kept separate, effectively being used to fund the lavish bonuses and lifestyles that the trio had become used to. The failure to reveal what really happened and apologize for their parts in it has made Ferguson and Lederer personas non grata and outcast by the poker community. Today, nobody wants anything to do with them or be associated with. Annie Duke. Annie Duke is Howard Lederer's sister and also one of the main players, co-founder and commissioner behind the failed Epi Poker League. It seems that she got paid while the players got shortchanged on a $1 million free roll. Duke was also a spokesperson for Ultimate Bet, which had erupted in scandal in 2008, although she walked away clean. What seems to anger the poker community more than even these incidents, however, is her reinvention as a public speaker, with Duke called upon some kind of poker expert by the mainstream media, completely failing to acknowledge her dodgy and dubious past. Chino Ream. Chino Ream has a lot of fans who like his game and cherish his achievements, yet he is still one of the most hated men in the poker industry. It is said that he owes a lot of money to a lot of people, and it seems that he had no intention of paying them back. He began paying back his debts only when he was publicly called out and disgraced. However, rumor has it that he still owes a lot of cash, and it is questionable whether he intends to pay it back anytime soon. Eric Lindgren. Eric Lindgren was at one time one of the biggest names in poker. The man known as E-Dog was one of the faces of full-tilt poker during the poker boom era of the 2000s and owns a poker resume with more than $10 million in lifetime tournament earnings. In addition to his tournament success and fame as one of the poker's most popular players, Lindgren was a full-tilt shareholder at the peak of the online poker site's success. Away from the poker table, Lindgren had a reputation for betting on his own ability on the golf course, as well as betting on sports in general. A post on 2plus2 about the true scope of Lindgren's sports betting activity began a flurry of activity in the thread, with various people calling out Lindgren for not making good on betting debts. With multiple debts mounting, Lindgren put himself in an even deeper hole by trying to gamble his way out of the debt. By the end of 2012, with the situation spiraling out of control, Lindgren checked into a gambling addiction rehabilitation clinic. In 2015, Lindgren filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy with estimated debts of more than $10 million. So, I guess it's understood why a man who doesn't return debts and try to gamble his way out of it is not too fond of, to say the least. I'm sure there are other poker players you don't like so much that were not mentioned in this video. Let us know in the comments below your least favorite poker players and the reason for it, and we'll open it for discussion. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed this video, and if so, please like it and subscribe. Also, reminding you to visit our site to claim great bonuses and take advantage of our promotions waiting just for you. Enjoy and have an amazing day.